Well, coming up on 506, 2020, right? As we know, it is a leap year. So that means an exciting time for all of those born on February 29th.
And ahead of 10 this morning, we'll introduce you to one child and what he has to say about having such an exclusive birthday.
Thanks. Well, leap year comes around, right? Only once every 4 years.
Yeah, so for those who were born on February 29th, you could bet this is going to be a fun one. Next on 10 this morning, we'll speak to a child and his father 12 years after becoming a leap year baby. It's 5:16 and now on 10 this morning. Today is Friday. It's February 28th, and that's usually the last day of the month.
Usually, but not this year, right? Because, of course, 2020, it is the leap year. So we went and had Karina talk to some people who were born on leap day, right? To find out what they do on this very special birthday.
Well, they have an extra big party. That's what they do. So tomorrow, some people will celebrate their actual birthday that comes every 4 years. On February 29th, 2008, 10 TV was there when Matthew Banyats made his debut at Riverside Hospital. That means tomorrow he's celebrating his 3rd birthday. Well, 12th, but he's excited about it.
Well, for one thing, I actually have a birthday. Like, it's my actual day. And I get to have all my friends and family in the house at the same time.
This year, it's on a Saturday, which is hopeful. But we're just going to have an open house and have friends over during time. And we're going to make a bunch of pancakes and sausage. And we're going to have a house full of people. And it'll be nice that we don't have to get up for school the next morning. So that'll be a lot easier.
Okay, get this. Matthew's next birthday will be a big one. He turns 16th on the leap year of 2024. Matthew goes to Hilliard City Schools, and what's interesting is that there are 21 leap babies in the district, and there are 187,000 in the country. So it's a pretty big deal there, their school district, guys.
So tomorrow it is leap day. That means we get one extra day, as we do every 4 years in February.
Yeah, but why? I mean, if you've ever wanted to know, we're going to get the answer today. Spoiler alert, it does involve a lot of math.
All right, so who else better to turn to, right? But our very own mathlete, Jeff Booth. Take it away.
Well, guys, it is another leap year. You might be wondering, why do we add that day every 4 years? Well, first off, an easy way to remember when we have a leap year is it's going to be a year that's divisible by 4. We had one in 2016. We'll have one again in 2020. I always remember it. Whenever we have a leap year, we have a presidential election, unless that year happens to be divisible by 100. We will not have a leap year in 2100. We will not have one in 2200, except when we have a year that's divisible by 400. We are going to have a leap year in 2400. You may remember back in 2000 we did have one. Are you thoroughly confused? Don't worry, we'll break it all down for you. So 1 year, that is the time that it takes the Earth to make one full revolution around the sun. That's 365 days, right? No, actually it's not. It's actually 365.2422 days, which means that when we say the year is 365 days, we're actually cheating ourselves out of almost 6 hours every year. It may not sound like a whole lot, but once you really let that compound, after about 100 years, we would be roughly 24 days off in our calendar, which would mean that March 21st, which is typically the first day of spring, it's usually on or around March 21st, well, we'd actually see the first day of spring right around late February, and that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, would it? So what do? Why don't we just add an extra day every 4 years? That solves the problem, doesn't it? Not quite. Not quite. Almost. We're almost there. Almost. But because of that stupid 2422, we're actually off by a few minutes every year. And again, you let that go over 100 years, we're going to be off by roughly 18 hours, which is why we do something known as the leap year hopscotch rule. That is when we skip the leap year every 100 years, unless that year happens to be divisible by 400. And actually, by doing this, we can keep our calendar accurate to the day for over 3,300 years. So there you go. That is why we do it. And I always say it's a leap year. Take that extra day. Do something you wouldn't normally do, because we only get that extra day every 4 years, unless, of course, it happens to be a year divisible by, well, whatever. Back to you guys.
All right. See, now, look, if you're into math, you probably followed right along with that. We did not. I mean,
that was a lot. That was a lot. I think my brain.
We're going to have this online, so you can go back, you can review the math, check your answers.
How you doing,
Just saying,
Ange?
you doing all right?
So like,
You have a mathematician in the family, so.
no, don't tell my dad that I just totally. That was awesome, though. Actually, that was very interesting.
Yeah,
Very
it was
exciting.
very interesting.
We were talking about this though in the newsroom this week. What if you were born on a leap year, on the leap day? Because you actually found some people who were.
Yeah, there are some people out there, right? So every leap year, some people get excited, especially because it's their birthday and it comes only every 4 years. And Matthew Banyats, who lives in Hilliard, he was born in 2008, and 10 TV actually covered his leap birth at Riverside Hospital. So usually he celebrates February 28th or March 1st, but tomorrow his family is having a big party for his 12th birthday.
The rest of us will go to bed one night and know tomorrow is our birthday. And he'll go to bed and he'll wake up tomorrow and his birthday didn't happen, like it was yesterday. You know, you just miss it. And I just think about how neat it is that on a Friday night that he's going to wake up Saturday knowing it's going to be your birthday.
Like some people make a joke that say I might not live till 25.
His mom didn't think that joke was funny, but that would mean that he would actually be 100 years old, right? Okay. By the way, there are currently 187,000 people who were born on Leap Day in the U.S. And he's one of 21 Leap kids in his school district.
What?
Yeah, the Hilliard School District.
That many?
And among them, triplets and twins.
All on Leap Day?
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
There's something in the water there.
Something.
Wow. I mean, just statistically, like that's pretty amazing. We'll let you figure that one out in the commercial break because
He already has it in his
We already
head.
did it. It's about 1/100th of 1%, but that's still
In a school, not even
Yeah,
a city, a school
exactly.
district,
It's
right?
amazing.
And it's funny because all the kids are at 2nd, 6th, and 10th grade.
Well, new at 11 tonight, February gets an extra day tomorrow because of leap year, and for some, an actual birthday. Hilliard City Schools has 21 students who were leap year babies, including a set of twins and triplets. David Banyats is a teacher with a son, Matthew, who was born on February 29th. Matthew says it's a special time when he gets to celebrate on his actual birthday.
Well, I think everybody looks forward to every one of their birthdays, though. I look forward especially to my Leap Day birthdays because I get to see everybody at the same time.
Exciting day for him. Matthew turns 12 tomorrow, or 2 3/4, as he sometimes tells his friends.